Hey guys, how's it going? So I decided I want to test out Red Dead Redemption 2 with my new CPU, the i9-14900KF CPU, which I have at 5.8 GHz All-Core overclock. So we're going to test out a 4K resolution, 1440p and 1080p. So first let me go ahead and show you the graphics settings real quickly so I show you what we're working with. So currently we're at 3040 by 2160, my 4K 144 Hz display. We are using HDR10, but you may have to wait 2 or 3 days for the process on YouTube. We are using Nvidia reflex low latency, and all the graphics preset are all the highest settings, everything ultra. Water is maxed out, just as custom, but I just previously checked all the settings, everything is turned up. We're going to use TAA form of anti-aliasing, and like I said, HDR is enabled, and all these other presets are all the way maxed out, all the advanced graphics settings turned up all the way. So we'll test out, like I said, 4K, and we'll test out 1440p and 1080p. And we're not going to use any DLSS, so all native resolutions. So we'll kind of just test out a few different scenarios and try to go through the forest. And I like to go to a little lake here to further stress the GPU by, rendering the water and stuff. So try to take a little detour here into the forest to see how it runs at 4K. Carefully without running into the trees, hopefully. But yeah, something about this title is so relaxing and peaceful. It's so easy to do commentary in this title because of how quiet everything is. The music is nice and quiet and mellow. Nothing too loud. I always have trouble with my Cyberpunk 2077 videos because it's like everything is so loud, the cars screaming and everything's just so much louder. But this game is really easy to commentate on because it's just so much more peaceful and quiet. So it looks like from what I'm seeing, we've maintained about 100 to 108 frames per second. It's probably going to get lower here as I get towards the water. But it seems like 4K native is running just fine. My CPU is doing just fine as well. I think this title and Grand Theft Auto 5 are pretty heavily reliant on CPU, especially at lower resolutions. It looks like here by the water, we're getting down to like the 80s and 90 frames per second. So let's go ahead and try 1440p here. And I'm just simply going to change the resolution. I'm not going to change anything else. So this will make it a little bit more heavily relied on the CPU here. Now on my screen, which is a 4K native, it does make the visual fidelity a little bit more blurry. But it seems like go through the woods a little bit here just to kind of make this test even with the other one. It looks like around here we're getting about 148 frames per second, so it varies depending on what kind of scene is being rendered. But running just fine. Frame timing graph is about as smooth as can be, and there's no visual glitches or stutters, and everything's good. All good. By the water, it gets down to 120 frames per second. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. So let's go to 1080p here. Now normally I wouldn't run my 4090 at 1080p, but let's go ahead and test that out anyways. I don't know if I mentioned, but I am running Asus Strix RTX 4090 with 170 MHz core overclock, 1185 MHz overclock, which I always have in the video description as well as pinned comment. So 1080p looks like we're in the 130s. Let me go through the woods here to see. Seems like when you go up this hill, it gets a little bit better. Horse is pissed off, so let me chill out a little bit here. So we're maintaining about 175 to 177 frames per second, depending on, like I said, what's being rendered. But let's go through those forests here a little bit. Whoa. Come on, boy. Poor horse. looks like it gets up to about 176 frames per second, and then by the water, it looks like we're in the 130s. And then obviously it uses more of the CPU. We got a load of 34%, 133 watts, so it is definitely more CPU reliant on these lower resolutions. Okay, and then now just for fun, let's go to 8K resolution, and I think for 8K, I think I have to use DLSS, but I'm not sure, but we'll just try it anyways to see what happens. I can't really remember, I haven't played this title in a while, but let's just see what happens in this scenario here. To really push the 4090. So it looks like we're around 32 frames per second. But visual fidelity, wow, look at that. Look how clear it is. So much better. And that's with no DLSS, just all native raw GPU power. Wow, that's beautiful. I know the MS Afterburner is barely hard to read, but we're maintaining about 35 frames per second. And then over here by the water, about 34, 36, 37 right now. So yeah, very good, still very good performance. I mean, obviously I wouldn't play the game like this, but visually, really definitely stunning. So I just want to test out all the major resolutions. So if you did like the video, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, more gaming videos, feel free to subscribe. So thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all's support, and I'll see you guys for more videos soon up. So feel free to subscribe, and we'll take things from there. See you guys around, and peace out.